Listen a little bit more.
But you're not that dandy anymore.
Delta Echo 12.
Nice bit of left center. Nice bit of left center there behind the screen.
Didn't handle it. But you're not that dandy anymore.
Delta Echo 12. This is KC-320. Ready to refuel. Acknowledge.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Copy that, KC-320, but aren't you a bit early?
It's him. We gotta go. Now! Strap into the Humvee!
Yeah, I think I've got this figured out. I've got it on medium mode at the moment, dynamic range on the, even though I've got compressors and limiters on here, still got to put a few more of these in, so I can, you know, customize my own dynamic range, rather than using the ADRs, you know, Dolby, what do you call it, no, I think it's called the Odyssey, isn't it? But I don't use the Odyssey EQ. It's all switched off. Any EQ that's done will be done on the outboard, not on the, because if you do any EQ there and then you use any matrix trickery to expand the sound out a little bit better than what they're giving you, sort of thing, the EQ would have to be deactivated, because it'll skew up the phase of the signal. Wow. As it gets on, the overheads, the 6 overhead surrounds, they get a little bit more neutralised a little bit. Let's put the other surrounds on. Oh yeah, I could put the centre middle back on. Yeah, I forgot about that. So I've got the centre middle back. I'm thinking of expanding the surrounds at the back, as well as maybe repositioning everything. That means lowering down the surrounds. It's difficult on this side because of if I put my light on, I'll show the difficulty, because well, not really difficulty. It's not really difficulty. It's, oh gosh, the only problem is here, and that side's okay. I mean, if I lower this, that means, you know, I've got to re-drill everything, and some wood's got to go at a certain height, so it's got to drop down by at least, I think by about 1 foot. Well, 1 foot's 12 inches at the very least. Yeah, 12 inches is quite a big deal, because problem will be is you know, this, you know, coming through, you know. Bang your head on the side here. That ain't gonna be, that's not gonna be pretty, that's not gonna be good. Well, whether it be there, well, there it'd be a bit softer, but if you bang your head on, come in on the inside, on there, I'd have to put something round it, some, bit of foam, yeah, round the, yeah, a bit of foam. That'll work. Because this is a very small, but might not look the part like, you know, other home cinemas, you know, where they just seem to be a lot of aesthetics, you know. That sort of thing is not my sort of field, you know. I would have to have someone to design and put it in aesthetics. The sound part and all the other technicalities, that's my field. Wow. Why that sound's moving around. Whoa. Is that just yeah, with the yeah, so I'm thinking of dropping down the surrounds. You know, here, that's not a problem. And over on that side, and on the back wall, that ain't a problem. It's the only difficult part is here and here. Well, not really there. It's more really there. Either why, have the surrounds play back on the I'll have to implement some different type of formats. Anyway, I'm thinking of putting 5 along the back wall, because I've got the other 8330s down here, and there's another one over in the corner back down there. They're just not used at the moment, they're just waiting to be installed. So I'm thinking of putting, you know, so I've got to run, I don't know, I might, yeah, let's put the video projector on for a little few minutes, and then I'm going to turn it off. But even though it's got an insane lamp time on it, let's just put the projector on, because I want to see where the light beam is going. Oh yeah. Okay. Right, that should be active. Really close. I'll be back. I'll be back. Okay. So I've got to sort of light up the game a little bit. Don't know when I'm going to start doing this. I can't just do this now and then start drilling in the walls at late hours. Well, actually it's early because it's another day, so actually it's early hours. I'll do it in the daytime, drill Okay, now I can't believe I've got to do this crap again. I should have designed this with something like, you know, where, you know, because the surround's always in a sort of fixed position, but they don't have to be. If I had something like a rail where I can sort of slide them up and down, if you know what I mean. Because the rail will be anchored to the wall, they'll be anchored to the rail, providing it, you know, and I can just slide them, because then you move them, it's just a little bit this way, that way, it changes how the pink noise is going to sound and how everything's going to merge, and then a bit of phasing adjustment maybe, or maybe frequency, or just plain frequency adjustment on the EQ with certain, you know, to get everything the same. If you got too much, like, well, yeah, you got to adjust it. You got to put the microphone on, put the RTA up, and look at, and then sort of reduce that for frequency. Yeah, so yeah, it's going to be wild to have 5 go right across, right the back there. Oh yeah, I was going to turn the projector on. I've flipping am getting dementia. I turn it on and I totally forgot. Alright, let's turn the light off. Which is on and can't hardly see. Oh yeah, the red one's on. Okay, because the infrared goes towards the back port window. Just move that microphone out of the way a little bit. Yeah, it's activated. It's just turned on. Oh, magic. Don't know when it's going to activate. I think it'll turn on in a moment. Oh yeah, there we go. Takes a little while. I think these laser projectors, you know, they kind of like warm up or pretty a little bit faster. Oh look at the lines on there, because the video camera's picking up. Oh yeah, I've got shadow there because the microphone in the way. It's okay. It's only just to see if oh yeah, the projection light's getting past the because I thought the that JBL 8330 out in slightly where it is, I thought it might put a shadow on the screen, but it's okay. It's okay, I think, at that height position. I don't know how. Got to turn the TV off. I think the projector, I think everything will come back on. I'm not sure. That kind of, that's one of my pet hates, I think. Does the projector come back on? Oh yeah. So yeah, that's still active. Because normally when you turn one thing off and you know the other, and okay. Yeah, so that's the projector. That looks okay. 4K or something like that. Where's the what do you call it on this thing? You got oh yeah, menu setting. Where is it? Which one is it? Input, light color, trying to look for the what's it mode. Silent mode. Oh, there we go. Is it red press? Oh yeah, okay. Takes a few seconds. And of course, yeah, a bit of shadow on the screen because of, you know, where things are. Oh, that looks okay. Let's put the screen channels on. Oh yeah, that's okay.
Sarah? What is it?
Shoulder.
It's dislocated.
Oh, so you're a doctor now.
I think this is pretty more near to the end now.
He's coming. We can't stay here.
Which remote is which?
What is she doing?
No, brakes.
I might have put the remote somewhere else. I don't know if I put it out here. No, I don't think I did. Magic. Oh, there's the remote. Oh. Where's the, what's it? Oh yeah, so yeah, still some minutes left on it.
Get out. There's a parachute back there. Grab it. We can tangle him up. If it comes,
Let's give that a reset. Because there's no, a bit of Dolby dropout. A bit of sound dropout. Yeah, it does happen on the what's it. It's not bad on the projector. It's not bad. See what the other scenes look like again. I'll turn it off in a moment. Yeah. Kind of looks okayish with the photography and lighting. So that's all it is. It's just, you know, just because you got a bloody 500k bloody thing and a 10, you know, whatever bloody, you know, they keep coming out with. You know, it's still at the end of the day, photography is photography. Right, that's a little bit saturated differently, and it, you know, that's not how it would look in real life. Especially even that colour there, that's not how it would look in real life, because they use filters and such, and you know, if sometimes a video device indoors with the type of artificial lighting that you're using can make a a picture look a little bit different in color slightly because of the light frequency. Yeah, but you know, the outdoor scenes seem okay. I don't know, is it me or does that look bloody way too flipping over contrast or what? What the fuck? You've got no video control over the settings on the, you know, when you use the Denon. You've got no, you know, the features are just totally, totally deactivated. I think it's for anything I've got to use there. It's got to be on the menu, on the projector. Contrast. Yeah, let's take that contrast down a bit. Let's just take it down a bit. The brightness level's okay. Brightness is for your blacks, and contrast is for your brightness whites. Ah, looks okay. Still a little bit. I think it's sometimes the photography, what they might be doing. I'll be back.
I'll be back.
Why she says that? I'll be back. Oh, I'm in a fucked up way. I'll be back.
I'll be back.
What the fuck is that?
I don't know if it's the Dolby Vision on this that's making it look a little bit. I can't remember whether the projector handles Dolby Vision or.
Danny, you go where it kills you. It's that simple.
It looks a little bit.
Son of a bitch.
Let's go back in the menu. See. See what we got. What's advanced? Camera temperature, 3D, color enhancement, skin tone, super resolution. This is funny. Oh no. Oh. Trying to figure what's
Please, take him out.
primary.
I can't.
What? No, no, don't.
So far, I hadn't had really to mess around with any of the colour settings on the projector too much. It's, you know, it looks okay on other things.
Danny, we have to go.
I'm not leaving him.
Just get all the primary colours there.
I'm sorry.
Sometimes it's just down to the flipping movie, you know, and you know, I don't know how much this would have been, 35 or 65. I don't know, it's just, or just digital cameras.
Danny, stop!
Why did you do that?
We have to go. Oh, he died for nothing.
No.
Come on.
So I don't think I want to take the colour level down or anything, or I've only knocked the contrast down a little bit. The brightness looks okay. I think it's just down to the flipping photography. I mean, it's sharp, it's detailed. Wow. But the camera doesn't do any justice because of the ISO level on this camera. And I think it's picking up roll bars, or maybe, I know what that would be. That would be the colour wheel effect on the projector. I wonder if this comes out on the playback. You can see him. He's all... It's like a camera can see infrared. I'll be back. But my eye can't see it. Well, it can see the little LED there on the top that's flickering, and you know, that you can see the white part on there, and also the other LED inside. Plus this remote's almost a bit transparent. It's got a bit of a transparent to
What the fuck is that?
I don't know. But we have to move.
We can't just...
I'll just remember how this looks, and then when I go back to the OLED, and then think, okay, maybe some other settings need to be lowered down on the projector.
Danny, I need some water. We can maybe work in the back.
Use that mode, it makes everything
Go home.
look a bit squashed.
Take me home. We're not doing this.
And go 4:3, and it's going to put everything in the middle.
It's not possible.
Doesn't know about Diego. I need to see my father.
Your father is
Stretched.
dead.
What?
It
Oh,
needs
good,
physical
that.
contact to copy people. And they don't survive.
Ah. No, that's the colour war effect that I can see. Anyway, this video is bloody long, 30 minutes almost. Yeah, that's the colour war effect. I wonder if it's when it's on the what's it? Can't adjust any blooming settings, you know. On the... Oh, right. Oh, right, the Dolby Vision's overrided. Right, okay, because the TV, yeah, I don't think the projector's Dolby Vision, what's it? So, you know, you got all this, yeah, I'm starting to twig on now. You got this HDR, high dynamic range, yeah, and then you got the Dolby, yeah, okay, right, okay, because this would be deactivated on the, yeah, right, yeah, okay, see the, take that level down a little bit more, yeah, it's making some difference. Okay, let's put it back at 0. I'll leave the brightness where I'll take that contrast down on there. Okay, let's put those back at 0. Okay, is there anything else? Maybe no, let's take the brightness back up. I'll leave it a couple of points there. Okay. Okay. So you got room. Oh, yeah, that function there you can't activate. Maybe the color. Yeah, color saturation. Take that down. Let's take that down. Let's take that down to 0. Hue I can leave alone. Don't need to mess with the hue. Noise reduction. No, none on. Sharpness adjustment. No. Okay. Okay, let's play back. Let's have a look. I'll end the video in a moment. Yeah, yeah, still something there a little bit queer in the colour part of the frequency. Can't be saturation, can it? Let's have a look. I know you can't adjust luminance on. Hang on. So many settings. There's so many settings. Yeah, it says Dolby Vision up there. You got all these settings, and they seem like they're only prefixed, you know, things. And are they really necessary? Oh yeah, let's go back down to there. Let's see what happens. Put back on what's it mode. Should turn on in a sec. Okay, a few seconds. Oh, it's trying to sort of figure out. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Let's go back into the, oh yeah, the other remote. I'll be back. Here it comes.
I'll be back.
I've got to put a bookmark on that. That's so funny. Yeah, let's put a bookmark on it.
I'll be back.
Yeah, there's something a little bit weird in sort of the maybe a yellowish. Oh gosh, do I really need all these bloody remotes? Oh no, that thing's still deactivated there. Maybe it's the gamma level. Is it doing anything? Yeah, that's very subtle. Yeah, the projector's just because the you know, the actual what's it screen is still you know, just a little bit but you know, the scope framing and so the scope image is where it, you know, it's okay. I think it may be advanced pro color enhancement. Really need a test card. I really, you know, need to do this with a test card, not an image that's moving around all the time. Bother. Preview color temperatures. Select. No. Color. Right. Advanced. I think I just went there. I think. Color temperature. Green press. Blue. Something it's just telling me is it's a sort of like a yellowish colour that's sort of looked a little bit unnatural. Now this video is going to take. This is all freaking coming up to 40. This video is going to take too damn long to load up. It'll probably be loaded up sometime late in the day by, you know, because it's 10. I think, I don't know if I forgot. I think I'm using 1080. I'm having a crap time at doing this at the moment because, you know, you got to fiddle around with the remote on the blimmin' projector. Let's see. I'm just going to go there. Okay. Oh no, still doing that. Look at that. Overscan's where now the image is overscanned because a lot of the you know, and then bring it back down, you know, so it doesn't crop off the image. I mean, it looks okay looking at this at the moment, but the other scenes, I think it's just probably down to the flipping photography. And of course, the camera here is going to make everything look a little bit over contrast because it's, I can see it on the camera here, and I can see the colour wheel effect because it's, you know, I can't see it with my eye. Sometimes you see it. Sometimes everybody notices a sort of a kind of, for about maybe less than a second, a sort of, or about a second or something, a sort of a flicker of rainbow colour. But here I could see that, I could see the action of the colour wheel, because obviously I'm seeing some. Oh yeah, so do I use a video camera if you're demonstrating, or not demonstrating, looking at the other video projectors, and then use to see if you can, to see if the camera can see any other artifacts, because say like the camera versus a 35mm projector or 70mm 5-perf, none of that Limax rubbish. And thank goodness this movie isn't got any of that Limax bloody annoying aspect ratio switching on and off, on and off, on and off, that makes no sense to the story of the film whatsoever. It's another, it's just nothing but a distraction. Ugh. And it's like, big bloody deal. Hey, I prefer either widescreen scope or the odd Academy ratio movie. Yeah, there it looks, you know, photography, like, you know, focus and that, you know, blimmin' that. She really that, she really 80 years old, or was it 90? Crikey, she looks pretty good for flipping 80 years old. Yeah, and it, you know, I know there's things like, you know, if I put another film on, it's gonna like, something I know, and it's gonna look like, oh, that looks better. You know, because yeah, the sunglasses and the photography there, where is it? Oh yeah, because see, slightly behind the eyes. Yeah, when you get up close, it looks. Oh look, there's the rain. There's the colour wheel effect. Go a little bit closer or something. There you see it. They're like roll bars. This side just looks a little bit. Yeah, I can just see behind the sunglasses. I can just see behind the sunglasses there. Felt like I could have a pair today, because bright light seems to disagree with me now. I don't really like it too much, and it hurts my my head because of a head injury I had a few years ago. Yeah, throw that fucking thing out of the bloody window. That's damn right. That's what Snowden would say. Edward Snowden, throw the phone out the window. Get rid of it. Yeah, I might get some tin foil and wrap my phone up in tin foil. Oh yeah, oh, that's how I felt like a few years last year with the flipping heat wave, and then I brought myself an air conditioner. Yeah, let's go back a bit further on. Yeah, something like that on the outside. That scene there looked a bit. I know it's the colour. It's obviously something to do with a few things, and it's, I don't know. You can't really see. I've got to come in close. Oh yeah, if I come in close there with the camera, yeah, it focuses better on. But it's these colours here. I don't know, they just look a little bit out. They just look a shade out of place. I know it's on some films, and it's obviously not the projector. It's the film itself. Red colours. Oh gosh, flipping it. They start like neon lighting colours or such, or any red that might have a light, a red filter, but a white light behind it, or what. I'm starting to notice there's some films now that really look yuck. I suppose if I look at another movie, it'll probably look at. I know Terminator 2 is not going to look good on there because they use a little bit over too much contrast, and it's created a third colour out of two colours that should be visible, white and bluish, not white green or white cyan and blue. Yeah, so it's no more buying Terminator 2 movies for me, thank you, because they all look the blimmin' same. But I haven't noticed anything on here. I think, oh yeah, where would it be? I think that chapter with the oh yeah, scenes. Which one? I think it'd be that one. It doesn't really start there, does it? Chapter 15. Oh yeah, but then you go a few about a minute in. I forgot, how do you turn the? Oh yeah, there you go. Oh yeah, you just press the what's it button down. I just want to look at that helicopter scene with the where it's got the floodlight. So I noticed some transfers on YouTube where they've been copied, and the floodlight, I noticed, oh yeah, oh good, that looks yuck. Let's turn that what's it thing off on the turn the time thing off on the, I think it's the next scene coming up. Let's go forward. Oh yeah. How does this look? Don't touch me. I think there's a scene where or shot. Yeah, that looks okay. But the camera, when you go going close, yeah, and you're gonna get all this nonsense with the. Yeah, that looks okay. Let's have another shot on that. Yeah, that looks okay. Because other ones I've seen where the floodlight is on the front of the helicopter, the colour just wasn't right on them. You know, but it looks okay here now. And of course, if you look at the one on Terminator 2, the colour of the floodlight, because you've got all that blue tint, when the bright light tends to come in very close with the contact with the probably the telecine, with oh god, bright light. I'm a gremlin. I'm a mogwai. Oh yeah, if I use the light on there, it makes it look a little bit. Bloody hell, that's amazing. These bloody LEDs on these phones, they're so damn bright. Let's turn that off. Damn. Anyway, you know what I mean.